Let's talk some situational volleyball. You might think that you're up 17-12 in a game to 21, that it's best to win that game. Not so. There's plenty of cases where you don't want to win that game. For example, let's say you're playing another team and one of the guys on the other team, let's call him Brutus. So Brutus gets shot in the neck with a poisonous dart. Bam! I mean, poisonous dart, right? And Brutus, he feels the poison working and he thinks, I've probably got about 8 minutes to live. He just knows 8 minutes. And Brutus thinks about it, you're out on the beach already. It's beautiful. The sky's there. He's got 8 minutes. And Brutus's last request is, hey guys, I just want to finish this game. Let's just finish it. In that case, make it about Brutus. It's not about you anymore. Like, let's get this guy back in the game. But you don't want to make it obvious. I mean, you really want Brutus to think that he's coming back, that he is winning this game. And that's not easy because, you don't want to just be like acing, but you don't want to give lollipop serves either. So you got to really find that balance. And let's say that Brutus, he's working back. You got to time it right too. He's only got 8 minutes. Let Brutus play at his level. Don't keep reminding him. When you're in this situation, it's best not to just be like, hey, you only got 4 minutes left. He doesn't need to know that. It's actually better if he forgets that for a little bit. It's his last 8 minutes on Earth. So it's best actually to dump that lead and let him work back into that game. Even better, if you can let him get up maybe 21-20 or 22-21 game point, and just time it so that he kind of dies. He thinks he's gonna win, but he dies. Then you actually get the win, so you get the W. Brutus doesn't need the W, but he thought he was gonna get the W, and that's really what matters. That's Brutus's last experience on Earth, was this big comeback, and he was feeling all this glory in this win. So you gave him that, and you still get the W. All right, what else was there? On a serious note, though, when you do have a 17-12 lead, statistically, you're most likely going to win that game. And usually that's what happens. You usually win. And if you play enough games, statistically, you will lose some of those games. And I would just invite you to allow yourself to feel whatever you feel after that loss and become friends with that feeling. There's nothing wrong with that feeling. It's not a bad thing. People might describe it as a bad feeling, but it's just a feeling. And so it is an opportunity to become friends with whatever that is. You won't get a lot of those opportunities because generally when you're up 17-12, you're usually going to win. So in those rare instances where you do lose, it's totally an opportunity to become friends with one of your feelings that you're probably not the best friends with yet. Or at least, maybe you don't have to be friends yet. Maybe you can just create a richer, more complex relationship to that feeling. And maybe friends is in the future with that feeling. Thanks for your time. Take care. And if you're on the other side of it and you have a 12-17 comeback, you're going to feel great. And that's probably the best time to remind the other guy, hey, sit with that feeling, bud. How do you feel about your feelings? How does it taste? How do those feelings taste? Yeah, just let them know,